What's going on, Sports Wars? It's Jeremy coming to you with another video, and today we are going to talk more about the Christmas Day NBA ratings tank. I know Ryan already did a video on this a few days ago, but we got some more updated numbers from Nielsen, and Outkick covered it, so we're going to jump over there to Outkick the coverage and talk about it right now. So here we are, NBA Christmas ratings breakdown. There had been delays in Nielsen reporting due to the holidays, so the final numbers for Christmas TV, the NBA Christmas TV viewership did not come out until today. Here are the totals and how they compare to the last 2 years with viewership in the millions. And as you can see, 2018 to 2019 to 2020, and you see how much they dropped. You see the numbers here. Overall, the average was, there's the average of 5.7 down to 5.1 in 2019, down to 4.3 in 2020. This is what happens when you continue to run your league down through identity politics and attack people simply for their political opinions. People are absolutely sick of it. LeBron James is a garbage leader. He is a terrible ambassador to the NBA. He has destroyed the NBA. Look at the numbers back to when Michael Jordan was there, and they're just astronomical. The level of enthusiasm from the fans was so incredibly high back then. The passion was there, the enthusiasm, the interest, and people like LeBron James and Adam Silver have absolutely destroyed the NBA interest. And then it says, the average viewership for the 5 games is down 16% from last year and 25% from 2 years ago. The marquee primetime game, Mavs versus Lakers, was down 20% from last year and a whopping 32% from 2018. This is insane. This is insane. This season's marquee game had the lowest viewership since 2007, according to the historical ratings chart from Sports Media Watch. I mean, it's just unbelievable. The 5 p.m. game on ABC has also slipped a lot in the last 2 years. It was down 34.7% from last year and 41.8% from 2 years ago. A big reason for this was the NFL competition in this window. Saints versus Viking averaged over 20 million viewers on Fox and NFL Network, nearly 5 times the number that watched the Nets Celtics from this year. And then it says the silver lining in these numbers is that ESPN exclusive games were up from last season. Nuggets and Clippers was up 20.6%, and Pelicans Heat was up 5.1% versus the corresponding window last year. And that's kind of all we have at this point, but it's just more information and more data to show you that the NBA has continued to drive its fan base away. There should be no excuse for these ratings drops. But this is what happens when you bring political propaganda into your sport. We are seeing the NFL go through similar problems. And again, it's not to say that people aren't watching the NFL, because clearly people are still watching the NFL. It's still an incredibly popular sport. But we're talking about market share, and we're talking about losing your fan base. And they are clearly losing viewership. Just because they have incredible numbers doesn't mean that there's not a problem. There is clearly a problem when your fans are actively choosing to tune out your product. And the reason that's happening is because you continue to honor criminals, and you continue to divide people based on their political opinion, which is the biggest mistake you can make. Everyone knows where I stand politically, but I never tell anyone that if you voted differently than me, you can't be a fan. You can't support us. You can't watch our videos. Who on earth says that? People like LeBron James say it. People like the NFL say it. And that's why they're losing viewership. This is why places like Lucasfilm and the Hollywood industry are losing viewership, because they continue to alienate their fans based on political opinions. If the NBA continues to do this, they will continue to lose viewership. And at some point, those numbers aren't going to be as big because you've lost so much of your audience that, yeah, at some point you won't lose percentages that much because you've lost so much as it already is. But it is incredible how much they continue to alienate their fan base. People are tired of it. People are sick of it. People tune into sports to watch competition and watch athletes compete. That's it. They don't care about your opinions. LeBron James, not a single person on the planet is interested in you from an intelligence standpoint. You're not an intelligent person. You're an intelligent basketball player. You have an incredibly high basketball IQ, and that is why people are interested in you. You're not a smart person. You're not intellectual. You don't know anything about the world. You are just a coward. You are someone that runs with left-wing talking points because that's all you know, because that's what you're programmed to say. But people aren't tuning in to basketball to hear you talk about foreign policy or domestic issues here or whatever. You're not a very intelligent person. You're a great basketball player and a great basketball mind, and I respect you from that perspective. But that's it. It begins and ends with basketball, and that's what these athletes need to learn. You are there because of your athletic ability, plain and simple. Shut up and dribble. Shut up and throw the football. Shut up and swing the baseball bat. That's it. End of discussion. If that offends you, that's your problem, not mine. You guys have a great day. Thank you very much for checking out this video. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. We've had a lot of success lately. We're closing in on 80,000 subscribers. That means so much to us here at Sports Wars and to Geeks and Gamers. So thank you again from the bottom of our hearts for an incredible 2020. We're looking forward to an amazing 2021. I don't know what's going to happen with sports. It's obviously a shit show right now. We're going to continue to call out the shit show, and if things get calmed down, we will talk about that. And if things continue to spiral out of control, we'll cover that too. You guys have a great day, and we will talk to you later.